So you cause you said that he was serving for you and shit from like in 2010 or whatever, but he came out and said that he been snitching since 2006.
Yeah, that's what scared the shit out of me, man. I seen that shit in the papers, man. I damn near shitted on myself, man. I damn. And I see him on Chicago sometimes, so I'm like, man, this been lying to me the whole time, though.
Yeah, how did you feel, C-Hood, when you was sitting up here, you just came up here with them?
Yeah,
and then he lied in y'all face. How did y'all feel about that too? I want to know how did y'all feel.
All right. So the whole point of him even bringing you in here was to defend that he wasn't a snitch, right? Because I think that's why I started pressing him to see.
Asked him about it. He like, can my boy C-Hood? Hold on, can my boy C-Hood come here, man? For real, that's my boy. He from the streets, man. My stories are real. That's how he talk. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he came here on some shit to defend him type shit. Like. He said it on the interview. Behind the scenes, I give him advice and show him I'm a big part of that page and helping it grow. He couldn't handle that question right there. I guess he wanted me to step in. But when I'm hearing this shit out there and I'm coming in, because I didn't know all this shit. Now I'm looking iffy. I got to look at him and see what the story is now. You changing it up. You see what I'm saying? You told me one thing, but you saying another. I had caught on right then and there. Y'all probably see on that clip when I was staring at him and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You told me some whole other shit. Now you saying this. So
what did you think, Adam?
I mean, it was kind of hard to decode what he was saying when Remo was pressing him about the snitch shit. And then Remo, I remember him telling me afterwards and being like, do you catch that? Like, he wouldn't really answer the question. Like, I kept trying to ask the question and he wouldn't really answer. And
you were beating around the bush.
Yeah. Which I have people do that quite frequently on here, where they won't give you the whole answer, and it's like if you really are paying attention, you can see them dancing around it.
But you said that you had people trying to warn you and tell you that he was a snitch, though.
Yeah, it's from the hood and shit. Like my guys and shit that's still active in the streets, members telling me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like something ain't right with him, Joe. That's how we talk in Chicago, Joe. Something ain't right with him. You know what I'm saying? He buddy ass a little weird. Now, he was beating around the bush with the snitching parts of the stories as me and Billa was on this page. He never came out full just, telling the story sounding like a snitch. But right now, man, that don't give a fuck. He going crazy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Straight to the point on him.
You can't really deny it anymore. Like, he's on Vlad, and like all the clips on Vlad are just shit about him being a snitch in the titles.
I told him that. I said, man, bro, you ain't got to lie. You did that shit. I would have respected you if you would have came out on YouTube saying you was the snitch and doing all that shit. It probably wouldn't been no beef and did all that shit, but you lied to me, bro. That means you didn't respect me as a man after all the shit I done helped you do behind scenes, nigga, and you lied, got me looking like a goddamn clown in the world vouching for you. You see what I'm saying? Bringing you to the hood and around shit, feel like you goddamn it was a snitch. My dude and them, we had an Airbnb in Chicago, and we doing some content. My guys and shit slide through there. It's his birthday. This last year, his birthday. And he ain't had nobody to kick it with him. He kicked it with me and my guys and shit, man. He had fun. You feel what I'm saying? Probably the most fun he had in years, on the real. And my dude then was saying it right then and there, like something a little off with that, and they peeped it. I ain't peeped the signs, though. Maybe because I wasn't talking no street shit with him. It was all business, you know what I'm saying? And so I wasn't looking at it as a street situation. It's just all business. We making money off this.
If he would have told you he was a snitch, you would have stood by him, though?
I would have fell back, respectfully. You see what I'm saying? I got to, go my separate ways. You do your thing. I can't.
Because, I mean, selling weed's not the most serious crime, but you don't really want to be doing this with somebody with that kind of...
But this dude was snitching way back in the day, though.
A little cheese was getting sold with it, too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right, depends what level you're at.
Yeah, so... But I would have just fell back from him, you know what I'm saying? And I tried to do it respectfully until he started talking that shit, man. I can't respect a motherfucker doing that because I got sent to the joint because a snitched on me and got me, you know what I'm saying, in some bullshit. So I can't respect that. I done lost homies for snitching and all this shit, man. I can't respect that. They all, man, you ain't the street. You working. You ain't in the streets no more, but I'm still plugged in with these and know these. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't respect that shit, man.
So how was looking at you when they found out, like, damn, this been your man's?
They know.
You was vouching with him on no jumper saying he wasn't a snitch, and it turned out he was a snitch. Like, niggas looking at you funny or?
Man, you had, the real motherfucker know. Then you got YouTube, you got the trolls and shit. They gonna say what they say. It's all on how you handle this shit. Me being a nigga that I am, I know I ain't have no, you know what I'm saying, nothing about that shit. So I don't care. Everybody, I say make a story. C Hood was in the room with Trench's News while he was talking to the feds. This whole time I was around him 3 times. Once in Chicago, he came to Atlanta to go to Florida, and then no jumper. 3 times in that whole time, personally being around him that whole time. So how the fuck when did I go to the, you know what I'm saying? I looked at that shit, I say these be chasing it for views and shit.
But your relationship must have been pretty tight, because I mean, like, if I were to shout out a specific person in the intro to like every YouTube video I ever made,
they was podcasting like Remo, you and Remo.
But even the videos that he wasn't in, he's still saying shout out C Hood in the beginning of it, which is like, to me, that means that to him you were pretty much like his closest partner, right?
Well,
at that time,
yeah, we got the drum.
At that time, I used the 50.
Gotta use it.
Yeah, for sure. At that time, right?
You want to talk that drill shit? That's what we here to talk. So you gotta have this.
At that time, he felt like he owed me because I helped him. You know what I'm saying? He would have been fucked up out here. It was a lot of people fucked up. No money in that area. You know what I'm saying? And I could say that I was one of them around there getting money and had my own money. I ain't had need shit from nobody. I was with the females in that area. With substance, the females that niggas wanted, you know what I'm saying? So I had my little play. I ain't just like I'm a big boss right here and all that shit, but I did my thing, and he wasn't the only that I was helping. So shit, he felt like he owed me, man, and shit, that's what the help was, cause I rap and I be podcasting to try to help me get on. I don't think that shit even really helped me. I had made a clip. And on a couple of videos, and they got 1 million views. You know how to tell you how many subscribers you get from this video and all that shit. Mm-hmm. People just know the name, but they didn't know the face. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So right here, this is very important. Also for people to get an understanding and to see who I am and what I'm really about, for sure.
100%.
Trench's News also said that you knew he was snitching.
Yeah, he said that shit, which was another free lie he told. He tell
we
free
didn't
lies.
know. Did nobody know that?
I didn't know he was snitching till it came out, and I seen him in court. I went to court, and the man was on stand. And he just how he talk on his YouTube and rants and doing all that shit. He was doing that. I was in there for 2 minutes and I left.
He be capping.
I seen Mama ducking that. She looked at. She ain't know who I was though, and she hit me with a message later on that day. Like, I thought it was a hit. You was looking mean as hell.
Where did you see me at in the courtroom?
I seen you when we was getting on the elevator. You know what I'm saying? We was beefing. I thought I was gonna have to piece you up. You know what I'm saying? But we shook up. This my dog right now though. You know what I'm saying? Straight
That's crazy
business.
that Mama Duck's way of flirting is to say, I thought it was a hit.
No, I don't think she was flirting. She was.
That's like, hey, that's like her way. That's her love language.
Shout out to Mama.
Shout out Mama Duck, but I see you.
When I walked in there, I was with him, and I came in with him, and I had my work outfit on, and I
had your camera equipment and all that shit downstairs.
So I did look probably crazy, but she seen it was us though. She seen it was us.
And she hit me later on that day. That's when she started following me and stuff. So my interest in doing that was because the nigga told me he wasn't. And I see this shit on with my own eyes. I can, you know what I'm saying, really, bam, cut it clean. I ain't got to rock with you, no matter what you say. He hit me with a text message. I say, damn, you could have told me. The shit all on the internet, all that shit. I always leaked it and dropped that shit because he was lying and shit. He like, man, I was gonna tell you, but you already made a video. Why I gotta find out when you hit the stand? That still ain't being respectable, nigga. Tell me before you do this shit. You see what I'm saying? And it would have been, I would have looked at it differently, man. I probably wouldn't rock with you, but I probably would have still had some type of respect for you. You feel me? Right now, it's fuck that dude. You feel me? For real. I think he a petty individual, man, and he capitalizing off deaths. He's saying his story's real and all this shit. Some of his stories is real. Some of them be sauced up. But, you know, you reap what you sow, man.